Hi guys, welcome back to Dee's Kitchen. So today I have a do-it-yourself project. So with Easter fast approaching, I have a couple of ideas that we can do that are fun, but most importantly, they are safe. So with that being said, today in this video, I am going to show you how to dye Easter eggs 3 different types of ways. But we are going to use stuff that you may already have at home. It may not be no extra stuff that you have to go buy. But secondly, the most important thing about it, that with the way I'm going to dye these Easter eggs, they are safe if your kids, want to eat them. So with no further ado, let's get started. To start off, you have to boil your eggs first thing. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have to boil your eggs. You always want a cold eye. So my eye is cold, and you always want cold water. So I have cold water here and a cold eye. So I'm just going to place my eggs in here. And because in this video I'm showing you how to dye eggs 4 different ways, I'm going to use a dozen of eggs, and that's going to be enough to do to show you how to dye the eggs 3 different ways. So I'm going to use 4 eggs per session. So next, only thing you're going to do is turn your eye on, and I'm turning my eye on high, and you're going to just allow your eggs to boil. So once they start boiling, I'll be back. Our eggs have been boiling for 15 minutes, so we're just going to turn the eye off. You're going to strain the water off, and you're going to allow the eggs to cool for about 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. Just make sure they're not warm to the touch. So about 20 to 30 minutes. I drain our eggs, and they have cooled down to the touch, so they are they're not hot. They're no longer hot. So that's what you want. If you have to put them in a refrigerator for, a couple of minutes, that's okay too. So the first way we're going to dye eggs, we're going to place 4 eggs in a bowl. I'm trying to be very careful because I done cracked one. Place 4 eggs in a bowl, and we're gonna just put some vinegar on them, and you want this to sit for 2 minutes, no longer than 2 minutes. So I'm going to turn my timer on. I'm gonna set my timer for 2 minutes, and I'll be back. It's been 2 minutes, so I have a paper towel, and I'm just gonna take my eggs out and wipe them off. Yes. So you don't have to draw them off completely. You just want to take them out of the vinegar, and I'm placing them in a tray here that I have. It's like a little tinfoil cupcake tray. You can use your original cupcake tray, or you can buy these at the Dollar Tree. That's what I got this one from, because I'm just gonna throw it away just to save on the mess, on the dishwashing rather. So I have 4 eggs here that has been soaking in vinegar for 2 minutes. So I'm just set the vinegar aside, And to dye these eggs, we're going to use Cool Whip. So I'm just gonna open this. And with that, you want to make sure it's soft, so that you don't want it frozen. So I left it out. You're just gonna put a good amount of Cool Whip in these trays here. They don't want to cooperate. So I'm gonna just take my eggs and I'm gonna set them right here because I need to do 4 of them. You want it pretty thick. Okay. So now on to the fun part. You're gonna take your food coloring, any colors you want. We're gonna mix and match some colors. So we're gonna make tie-dye eggs. If I can get the food coloring packs open. So let's see, I got regular colors and I have some neon colors. Okay, so let's try, turn this around like that. We're gonna try, this is green. So I'm gonna do 1, 2 drops of green. Oh, can you guys see that? Let's see. I did two drops of green here. I'm going to do purple. 2 drops of purple. 1, 2, and let's try let's try pink. And 2 drops of pink. All right. So next, you just want to take something and you want to mix the colors around. You don't want to mix them too much. Just mix them around just a little bit. You don't want to mix them up too much. Okay. So I took a toothpick and I mixed it, and you want to take one of your eggs and just roll it around in there. It's pretty thick. Get a paper towel because we're gonna have to set these on a plate, or I just use my tray here. So sorry about the lighting, but I bring it a little closer. So we're just gonna roll it around. like that. And I am going to allow this to sit while I do the other colors. Our eggs have set for 1 minute, so this is what we got so far. Pink and green, orange. This was pink, purple, and green. And this is orange and blue. So now all we're gonna do is take our eggs out. And just place them on a baking pan or baking sheet. You want to leave the color on them. For 30 minutes. So, we have our 4 eggs here, and we're just gonna let them sit for 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes, so all we're gonna do now, versus moving the camera back and forth, I just got a bowl, just some clear water in it, and we're just gonna rinse our eggs off and see what we have. second and safest way to dye eggs would be using rice. So I have 4 Ziploc bags here. You can use Ziploc bags or you can use small containers and put the rice in. But you want to add some rice to your Ziploc bags. And sorry, I only had red Ziploc bags. I didn't know that, so I do apologize for that. So you don't need a whole lot of rice, just a little bit. I'll get my bags open here. Okay, bag number 2. Bag number 3. And lastly, the 4th bag, which I'm gonna have to take some of the rice out of those bags to make up for this bag. This bag got a lot of rice in it. Okay, so I have here 4 bags, and I am going to add my food coloring. So what I have here is purple food coloring, which when dyeing these eggs with rice, always make sure you use liquid food coloring. Don't use the gel. So I have purple here, so I'm gonna take it and add about 8 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see what this comes out to be. So I'm gonna shake it. It's really pretty. Now I might have to add a few more drops after adding the egg. So looks like that. But you want to add your eggs quickly now. So I'm gonna go ahead because the rice dry really quick. So you want to take it and roll it around in there. So what I'm gonna do is add a couple of more drops. If it's not dark enough for you, I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3. 3 more drops. And I'm gonna shake it around. And there you have it. So if you want it completely purple, only thing you do is put it in there, add a couple more drops, 2 more drops, so however many drops you think it would take to get it completely purple. And shake it around. You can't hurt the egg because you boiled the egg, so unless you just squeezing it, it won't break. So we're just gonna take it out and check it. So there we have it. It even smells like rice. So we're purple one, we're just gonna set that one aside. And see, all the rice does, the rice just dries the food coloring. That's all it does. So your eggs is dry instantly. That's the great part about dyeing eggs with rice. Look at that. That is amazing. Look at that. Up close. Yes. So we're just gonna set that there. And we have our 4 eggs that we have dyed using rice and food coloring. There you have it. Now, the third way of how to dye eggs. I have these cups that I got from the Dollar Tree. The I guess the dyeing egg cups, but I just didn't use the stuff that they had to use it with. So they come with 5. I have one with just clear water in it, and I'm going to use the other 4. And it comes with this little tool, which is very helpful. That way I don't have to use 4 different spoons, because I don't want the dye to get onto other eggs. So you're going to take your egg and you're going to just roll it around in vinegar, just to make sure it's covered in vinegar. It don't have to they don't have to soak. So you're going to dip it in vinegar. You're going to take it and you can put it on your little handle here that they have. I'm gonna move these out of the way until we get ready to use them. And we're gonna start out with pink, and you just going to drown. It's supposed to be pink, you guys, but it really look red. Which, if it's turned out red, it's okay. So you want to color the egg, and we're just going to sit in there and let it roll around in there. Try not to crack it, knowing me. You can drop a few more drops on there if you like. So it looks something like that. So we're just gonna take our little tool here and just, you know, roll it around in the food coloring that's at the bottom of the other thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my cups, because you're gonna have to place these eggs on a paper towel. I'm just gonna take my eggs and I'm gonna just go ahead and have them in the cups and set them aside. And I have a paper towel and I'm gonna place it in my pan here. So that egg is covered, which you can use a spoon, but if you go to the Dollar Tree and get these cups, like I said, you know, you'll have this little tool. And we're just gonna take it and we're just gonna place it there. And the extra cup that I had for the water, I'm just gonna rinse my spoon off. My little tool here, I call it a scoop. My little scoop here for my next egg. blue one here. And we're just gonna set that one right there and rinse the scoop off. And we're gonna allow them to sit and dry for about 10 minutes. Now, back to our eggs. They have put them on the paper towel. They have dried for the most part. The purple one is still a little wet, but for the most part they're dried. So to finish off dyeing our eggs, I have cooking oil here, just regular cooking oil, and I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to dip it in there just to get it a little wet. And what you want to do with your egg is roll it around in there. It's going to give it that shine, that finish. Ooh, definitely don't want to drop it. So just take a little oil and paper towel. And the egg is going to absorb some of the oil. So the longer you sit, it'll absorb some of the oil. But if you're going to be using them right away, then I won't use as much oil because they will be slick. But gonna give them a shine. So that compared to that. You see the difference? Shine versus no shine. Okay. So we're gonna place that there. We have 3 different ways of how you can dye your Easter eggs. So here in this corner, which will be 1, 2, 3, and 4, was our tie-dye whipped dyed eggs. Here in this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4 are our rice dyed eggs. And here at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 are our bright colored glossy finish dyed eggs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my do-it-yourself egg dyeing. I know I enjoyed it. As you can tell, I have dye all over my hands. So as you saw in this video, that all the ingredients that I used were food item ingredients, so they are 100% safe to eat. And I also want you guys to stay tuned to next Thursday. I have another do-it-yourself Easter project you don't want to miss. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go down and subscribe below and turn your bell on so that you won't miss that video and upcoming videos that I have. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.